Well, I play Sean's stepdad, and he's a self-made man. Believes in hard work. Hard work pays. He believes in getting things done with his hands. Hank is trying to connect with Sean, goes up in his room, hey, what are you doing? And he notices that, there's a series of numbers and letters put together in a way that Hank, he was a code breaker in the Navy, and very proficient at that, immediately recognized what it is. And he, in his efforts to connect with Sean, says, hey, what are you doing? Oh, it's nothing. I'm just trying to figure something out. Well, I know what it is. And we kind of had this moment of bonding where actually it was for the first time in years that we had actually been on the same page and that we bonded. And I helped him crack this code. And it was essentially a message from his grandfather from Mysterious Island, saying that the island is real. A lot of cool things about Mysterious Island. There's, it's been around for 150 years, and there is when the platelets shift, the island starts to sink, and the island is sinking a lot faster than we thought, which then turns into, a big race against time. There's a ticking time clock for us to get off this island, or we're going to die, which is great motivation. Death oftentimes is wonderful motivation. But the island itself, is beautiful. We've had a lot of fun on the movie, and I'm very, very proud of him. I'm proud of the performance that he put in this movie, and now that the movie's over, I can say that he put on one hell of a performance. And if we're fortunate enough and lucky enough to do it again, I'll do it in a second, because he was dynamite co-star. And also, too, I think for him, what I also love was the physicality that he brought to the role. And he's a physical kid who was doing a lot of things. And you'll see him in this movie doing a lot of physicality, doing a lot of stunt work. He was doing it on his own. But you get around Michael, and he's just such a great guy. Fantastic. Guy's guy, which I love. And, in addition to, great scenes, and I want to have some great scenes, and we clash right away. So there's great confrontation and conflict with us right from the top, which I think always makes things more interesting. And I think especially like this, where it's layered with humor. For example, I consistently call him by older women's names. I call him Betty White, and Sean's grandmother, and Mary Poppins, and and then he, of course, calls me what he calls me, which is hilarious. What's interesting about Louis is he can bring it, just I think, in terms of his drama and his dramatic performances that he's done over the years, and he's also great at comedy, which is a mark of just, I think, a great actor who's very talented. When I first met Brad in Atlanta, when he flew out, within 5 minutes, I knew I liked him. And within an hour after hearing his vision, seeing his visuals, see him explain his visuals, and feeling his enthusiasm, I knew that he was the right guy for the role, or at the very least, I knew that I wanted to work with him. Well, I think what's great about Hawaii is the lushness of Hawaii. There are some parts of that island that, are really untouched. And, when a production, when it's called for and a production is lucky enough to be able to shoot over there, you take advantage of it. And I think it's called for with a movie like this because we can't replicate that.